Blade. Sorry Soren add LOL. LOL. Ha ha. Having spicy ramen freshly made with all the good stuff, restaurant quality for dinner. It has been a while, slumped into a depression following that music festival, but greetings. Howdy.
Hey, hello everyone. Good Saturday evening, morning, noon, night, whatever time it is, depending on your time zone. Oh, and Dirk Does Cosplays, welcome. I'm sorry to hear about the depression bout, but I hope you're feeling better. It's good to see you again. And yes, Seal, hi there. Having spicy... You ate spicy ramen! You can handle spice better than me. Hello. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can't. I got this big thing of light shining through my window. It kind of messes up my tracking on here. See if I can't fix that. Hang on. Hang on. Trying to do that without also blocking my air conditioner. Okay, that's better.
The fantastic stuff, not the cup-o noodles kind, which is good from what I heard. Vampire Mermaid, LOL.
Vampire Mermaid. Oh, okay. That sounds good. Do you eat that Buldak stuff? They're selling that at Walmart, but like Buldak does nothing but spicy ramen, so I haven't eaten any of it. Unless there's a non-spicy Buldak I haven't heard of. I love eating tteokbokki, the little rice cake things. Those are pretty good. I just wish they would make a not so spicy version. I have to use only like half the spicy pack.
Oh no, I'm calling you pale, LOL. This is from Hannah Wings and Ramen.
Oh. I'm pale because I spend my time under the sea where we don't get a ton of sunlight. Yeah. Sorry I didn't do the stream Friday. Or yesterday, rather, you know. I went to go pick up my check at work, and my boss was being a real prick. I'm pretty much gonna quit this job because I swear, it's like he's trying to make me quit because he's just being so unfair to me. He even gypped me on my paycheck. That's the final straw for me. So I'm looking for another job. And there's a cat digging their paw up under my bedroom door. Anyway, yeah, so I'm looking for another job after that. Anyways.
Those kind of bosses suck.
Yeah. So yeah, that kind of put a damper on my whole day, so I was just not feeling great. But I have to do the Saturday stream. So yeah, why don't we get on into it? Boop. Uh-oh, where am I at? Hi. Let's get us a video. You guys ever watch Poke and Wild Spartans and King Ani and all them? King Ani just posted a meme react video, so you know, why don't we watch that while I'm eating? And I'm eating some fruit, some strawberries, and these biggest blueberries I've ever seen in my life. These things are like the size of a quarter. They're huge. But I mean, yeah, strawberries and blueberries with some powdered sugar sprinkled on. Pretty good. Alright, let's see. Winder capture. Is that it? Yes. Alright, now let's pause our music.
Very nice. I'll be having aka Hinajeshi Hakata Tonkotsu Ramen.
Oh wow.
I keep getting Razer Motorola like ads, and it looks so cool.
Bro, they know you're 40.
Stop! It looks so cool.
Anna on her BlackBerry phone going like, man, I need a Motorola.
Dude, back in the day, if you had a BlackBerry, you were so like business.
Rich. We should bring those back.
Yeah, that was like
You know what I'm gonna do, Brad? I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, that was like the business person's cell phone, a BlackBerry. Did they even... Is BlackBerry even around anymore? Is there anybody who still has BlackBerries?
2007 BMW M3, and I'm gonna pull up next to you, right? And I'm gonna whip out my BlackBerry.
Dude, you're like the coolest person I know if you do that.
I would mog you in the year 2007, but in 2025.
Dude, maybe we should just start a podcast. Like, why are we reacting to memes anyways?
Hey guys, let us know if you'd watch a podcast of us.
Let us know if you watch a podcast, perhaps
Please.
somewhat centered around watching movies.
Oh wow, BlackBerry. Blast
Welcome back
from
to
the
the video.
past.
Today we've got
I
Ken
remember
Brennan, this is
Obama
Trixio,
always
and
has
we
one
are watching
MMAO.
And just so you guys know, this is harder than a 9 to 5. Strixo said so, right, buddy?
It's one, harder than a 9 to 5. 2, harder than being a comedian. 3, it's more difficult than childbirth.
What?
It's honestly
Wow.
more difficult than being a parent.
And just for the record, he's kidding, y'all. Did somebody just throw up when they went on the loop? I need to see that again.
Blackberries. That brings me back to the ancient times.
Right? Oh!
Now go back around and do it again.
Oh! And all those people just got sprayed with vomit too. Ah, when they came back down.
Gecko, go Gecko.
Oh, stop! Oh my god, no. If you guys ever
MMA.
do that to me, I am killing you.
It's a little
What is that, a little lizard? Oh, it's just a little lizard. I'd be happy if you brought me a lizard.
lizard.
You guys are dead. Those look so fun.
yes.
Can we get one?
Oh my!
You're allowed to laugh, dude.
Oh no, he's gonna drop his phone and crack his knees.
Oh,
What?
he left
What?
his
Leaving those souls
shoes.
behind.
Bro, your souls. Them souls weren't everlasting, were they?
Wait, no, stop. Dude, stop. You know how
Oh!
it happens more often than you think.
I guess it does.
Dude, our bathroom soap dispenser does that sometimes. If you press it a little too hard, it'll just squirt all over the sink.
It's happened more often than I think, and that's a really funny way to phrase it.
What?
It's as if he's like, this happens more often than you think, specifically you.
Yeah, no, I felt targeted when you said that.
Take that, bud. Wait.
Yeah.
Can we do this? Can we do this?
Bam. Bam.
Oh, actually, what he's doing, he's running over the cones.
Oh, blood
Oh,
boy.
yes.
Oh, this is that one where it clanks on the steps.
Oh, that's a cool helmet. Oh,
Yes.
that's so funny. That took a
Oh,
dim
GTA.
and despair.
Oh,
Oh.
Oopsies.
Oh.
Oh, whoops.
Hold that Jeep.
Poor innocent bystander got clocked.
Oh. He had it so far though.
dude, can we talk about how good that transition was?
B-roll.
Beetle.
B-World!
What? He's a vampire?
Yeah.
Am I muted? Am I muted?
In a public lobby.
You can't make up your goddamn mind. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to close the goddamn
Whoa.
door.
What happened?
Wait, that guy was in the back of a fucking fridge.
Yeah, he was trying to
Mhm.
stop it.
You know, he's a TikTok account of a guy who always, he sits in the back of fridges at, like, gas stations, and when tweakers come in to grab, like, drinks, he will act like the drink is talking to them, and he'll voice the
Wait, stop.
So, like,
That's
they'll come in
so
to grab, like, a
bad.
Snapple, and he'll be like, "Hi, my name is Snapple. I'm cold and delicious. I get a lot better when you keep me cold. Close the goddamn door."
No
That's the most
way.
Strixo employed activity I've ever
That
done.
is true. That is true. That is what you would.
That's like that Vanoss clip, specifically talking about the animated version of the clip, where they're playing, is it Prop Hunt? I think it's Prop Hunt. And, yeah. And, Wildcat's trying to give little hints and clues at where he is. And he says, "Close that fridge, you big baby bitch," or something. He said, "That milk's gonna get warm. Don't nobody like warm milk."
Prop Hunt LOL.
Yeah.
What does Strixo employed mean? What does Strixo employed mean? Are you just trying to call me, like, gay? Are you just trying to be so mean to me on Friday night?
I'm just saying, if you had like an easier life and you had a 9 to 5 and like a 7-11, that's what you would do to keep yourself entertained.
It's private. Give me a second.
Oh my god.
Wait, Brad, do a Strixo impersonation.
I don't think I will.
Brad thinking
Aw.
the straightest voice of my
The
life.
audience doesn't even get the bit. The audience this is
I know, it's even
This is
funnier. It's
fucked
so
up.
funny. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Hey guys, it's me, Strixo.
I can't believe you do that, Brad.
They choose to gaslight me in saying that whenever I talk about or do an impression of Strixo, that I do a quote unquote gay voice. Which one I just want to point out.
We're
if they're
so
coming
in
to
his
certain
head.
places-
We're so in his head.
Unironically,
We own him.
successfully Tumblr woke scolded him.
Bring the chicken, bro.
Okay.
Man, this
Oh,
shit
dude, I'm so
over.
hungry.
Got customers outside and shit. Hey, bring the chicken, bro.
Dude, stop.
Oh, it's one of those infinite loop memes.
Stop. Stop.
Bring the chicken, bro.
Oh, I love this video. Oh my god, I love this.
Dude, Muslims eat.
Wait, let's watch it. Let's watch it.
Ramadan.
30 days. The Muslims eat.
30 days.
The Muslims not cheat 30 days.
Oh yeah, doesn't he type it, like, it takes him like 30 minutes to type the sentence they want to ask Google.
There are philosophers
This is
everywhere.
actually how it
So
feels when
good.
Strixo tells me to look something up.
Stop.
Buzz.
The bus.
Skype. I can hear the Skype ringtone. Someone's calling me. Someone is calling me.
Yeah, exactly. Get to your class, bro.
He's gonna break it to the floor.
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa! Whoa!
Dude, yeah, that mop's putting in all of the fucking work. Oh my god.
Dude, just give up. Just
Get a
go home.
squeegee.
Clock out and go home.
Like they give up, clock out, and go home. What happened to the toilet overflow or something? Did they have a leak?
He's not going anywhere. This is gonna be Brad.
Dude, I was no.
It looks like he's his connection is like he has like one of those connection errors or whatever, so his character is just like stuck in place.
I am a great swimmer. Oh, this is
a string to my tooth, and then we used a door to
And he
like.
ripped out your skeleton.
This is why you're so short.
What is happening? I'm so lost.
Am I dying, Dr. Kelp?
Hey, now that was pretty good spinning, dude.
How am I supposed to
What happened? You get a headache?
do without my drink?
The corgi's flying! She was a fairy.
Dude, stop.
Oh god, it's realistic Squidward.
Dude, what?
This isn't even like reacts. This is just things happening, dude. What is going on?
So cute. Oh,
Would you?
Dude, holy shit, that was such a bug.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The parts where it's just things happening, where it's just a bunch of sped up clips with the sound effects, I'm not gonna lie, I do find those funny. Sorry. I don't know why, but they do tickle me.
That's so good.
Put that jam back at that festival.
Oh, Oblivion.
Yo, he's zooming!
How these never get old. It's so good.
He's too fast. He's too fast.
He's
If I
Sonic.
had super speed, I want to do this to people.
Just breaking entire room, every
Like,
furniture
can you imagine how
piece.
fucking scary that is?
And it's you, so it'd be you giggling, just zooming past my ear.
I was gonna say, bro's got the zoomies. Yeah, when your dog has the zoomies, right?
This is us! This is us!
Dude.
Oh my god!
God of War. Half-Life 2. Dude, you can see he's playing through COD as he's going through his mission and he's saying that to you. Episode 1. Episode 2.
Episode 2.
Life is Strange 2?
Oh, I just realized I was in the way. Basically, the little notification that shows you your friends are playing a game, and it tells you such and such is playing this game. His friend was like, he couldn't make up his mind what game he wanted to play, which is relatable. I get like that sometimes.
Oh no! Wait, has that ever happened
That
to you
was a
guys?
crime. No, that's a crime.
No, but if that ever does happen to me, I will be killing everyone around me.
I was a bit of a troublemaker as a teen, and I would, at the public restaurant, unscrew the salt shaker lids.
No.
Dude,
Oh, you little shit.
Like, in it, hashtag jokes, hashtag just a little bit.
Yeah.
What I would do if that happened to me is I would have stood up on my chair in the booth at the fucking restaurant and flying tackled you across the goddamn room.
Have you guys
Reasonable.
ever strained pasta and
Reasonable.
all the pasta fell into the sink?
Where is this coming from?
What?
Hold on. The adult who recently cooked pasta is talking. Explain what the relation was.
What? The ketchup fell, and I was thinking about when I dropped pasta.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that's good. There it is. Take a picture of that.
Why did I smile?
Yo, where you treated? Hockey cup. What's it?
Hello.
Yeah, man, but I'm diabetic.
What?
You're not American?
He cares.
So you're not American?
What? I saw this on Twitter. This is insane. Where is he going? Like, actually, where is he going?
He's going home.
He must live in Mobile.
Like, just look at how many doors he needs to open. Like, where is this? Where is he? Is he in a basement?
Home sweet home. Welcome to an average apartment building in downtown Chicago.
It's so echoey too. Bro's asleep.
I was gonna say the average
It's
apartment
just
building in
so
downtown Mobile.
Okay, but no. Imagine, Anna, imagine you met me for the first time and I screen shared getting home, and this is what you saw.
Dude, it's just so scary. Like, where
Damn,
is he?
bitch, you live like this?
This is what it's like walking through the Milwaukee Pedway.
What is that?
It's still going.
That's
Imagine
what I'm
a savanna
saying.
shroom.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
And he actually has his stuff there. He has electricity.
Dude, that's a homeless man.
We should be like a group slop channel. We should all three of us make slops.
Welcome to
Slopcast.
Slop Live.
Welcome to the Slopcast. Today we're going to talk
She
about
lives in
mystery
the
stuff
Hell
that made
House
insane
Hotel.
moment.
What if our Slopcast is just while we're playing beta Minecraft?
Brad wants to play Minecraft so bad. I gave him the option and he wanted to play some like wild gibbos.
Oh my god, you didn't even play with me! The beta's over, you piece of shit!
Man, screw it. I'm just gonna apply for the Dollar Tree. Like, for real. I'm gonna put my application in now. I mean, I don't know how good I'll be at it. Because I don't really like being a cashier. But, you know, at least that one's kind of guaranteed to give me a job. No matter how long it lasts. I just need a job. And they're like always hiring. Alright. Oh yeah, Microwave Society got a new video. And you know I love those guys.
Hi guys, we're doing a Reddit video and we figured it would be fun to do it live. This is called r/English, which it's a rough title, but it's mainly like Google Translate, that kind of stuff. Boom! Look at that. I already made, like, a format for it. Do you want to start?
Fart, too comfortable. Absorption, soft and comfortable air. Vehicle, car, sitting cushion on chair, cushions for dining chairs, pillow, ergonomic office chair, sofa, bedroom, bed, cushion.
All right.
I, for one, love fart, too comfortable.
Sealed lead AC.
Non-spillable, caution.
Avoid short circuit. Avoid short circuit.
Short
Do not
circuit?
Charge in sealed container.
Keep sparks, flame away.
Short.
I, for one, would love to avoid the short circuit.
Let's avoid that short circuit.
Yeah, June, don't stress. Superthig, you can
Controm. Beef stewed meal, a large serving, being on par with a small serving. Required hanging. Usually 2 pungent roots. 3 in Buddhism or Tao. What is happening?
Shampoo.
You're really gainy when you
Shampoo. The satisfactory of life starts from the feeling of hair. This is made by Hoodie Sundays.
Level E. Entertainment. Supermarket. Food court. Solid.
They
got there.
They got their
We
priorities
landed.
straight.
Guys, we started just turbulent and then we
Happy landing.
warm tips. Anti-lost keychain is placed inside the headphone case. Didn't we get warm tips in the last unboxing video? Yes. Warm tip.
Warm tip.
All right, let's see. Save power and worry. Save power. And
Oh no, I think I'm saving power. What am I gonna do? There's only 269 things. This machine
Things.
has the prohibition of 2 or more than 2 users to simultaneously use this machine.
Simultaneously.
Weight 150 kilograms.
simultaneously.
Simultaneously. If you want a good barber,
You gotta deal with a pussy barber.
Hey, yo!
Not the pussy barber. That's the first one I saw when I found this subreddit, and it was just simultaneous. Emotional cold blanket keeps you cool in summer.
I just feel like
What is that right there?
That is I don't know.
I don't like it.
Whoa! Specklefication. Precaution. 1. Please don't sharking the nail dust collector when you are working. Comma, no space. Or it has small noise. Comma, no space. Please put it flat on the desktop when you use it. Step 2. When you don't use the machine, space, comma, no space, please turn the power out or the machine will burn.
Oh,
Don't sharking the nail dust collector.
$6.95. 5 mini Serlingers eyeliner.
Highlighter.
Oh, highlighter. Not highlighter, not eyeliner.
Serlinger's eyeliner.
Oh, Lord.
Caution! After using knife, comma no space, wash and dry immediately with a dry cloth. For longer life on the knife, do not use it on glass or ceramic wok top. Ceramic wok top. Tip 3. Or safety, do not take it by hand. When knife drop down, step 4. Do not test shap by finger. Step 5. Keep and store knife away from children easy to reach. Oh my god. If the children are easy to reach, keep the knife away from them.
Waterproof and noise reducing earplugs. And with the spare app suitable for swim, bathe, work, study, sleep, exercise, run, etc. You know how there's supposed to be an and before the last one?
No.
Hunt kids? Excuse me?
I kind of want that sign. That's funny.
John is
What?
John is the school who is a man who has his family or something and has also spoken to him, or not everyone has something to him.
This is what happens when you
What?
keep pressing the middle suggestion on your keyboard over and
Detail is AliExpress shopper.
Yeah.
Union legend.
Welcome Clickers, Union Legend. What the heck?
Straight up full on Batman. Power effects. Fashion. Happy partner. Lovely girl. Interesting selection of popular novels.
What?
Different kinds of clothes. Collect them all. The Pretly girl very.
The Pretly girl.
Oh, pretly girl. Yeah, girl, you're looking very pretly today.
Not in use is very dangerous. Thank you.
Please do not flash paper. Thank you. Paper.
I'm flashing paper.
Oh!
I love South Geeks.
The first one, I think that's entirely. It's not even like English words used wrong. It's just straight up nonsense.
I love South Geeks.
Computers and tablets, computer accessories for laptops and computers.
The Miscream.
The Miscream.
It is forbidden to dog.
Here we go. 4,050 my Big Mac battery. 4,050 my Big Mac battery, super large battery, cell full orbit battery.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
Oh,
My Big Mac.
Nobleman was enjoyed this play in Joseon Dynasty period and had given the chance to learn government positions and ranks for their sons. Came out person who was whiner after throw dice and decided their position by rock, paper, and scissors.
Oh.
Cotton tissue, no chemical addition, no fiber falls on skin.
1 second, guys. Hang on. Where's my mute?
It seems fast food places get more pricey on Fridays and Saturdays.
Really? Could be, you never know. Alright guys, I'll be right back and pop out for a second. Boop, I'm back. Alright, let's continue.
No any barm to the skin. That is a barm-free tissue.
Brandon, a name marks symbol design.
Barm-free.
Combination of them. Its purpose is to identify the producers. Yeah, the producers or securnities of a certain seller or
Ascertain. Without the S.
ascertained seller or a group of sellers and distinguishing those of competitors.
Oh my god.
Cruises ascertain.
Please pour leftover food into your private room.
I don't know what that means.
I don't.
Somebody.
Soup cock and rural.
That's crazy. Okay.
Dairy.
Dairy of a wimpy kid.
Dairy. Oh god. When you ride in a wheelchair, I hope the cooperation of your telephone contact, inquiries, adult contact, special chartered bus, other bus of your left behind wheelchair, my kotsu coach, bus of your bus.
Dairy Debbie.
Dairy Debbie. Party. Question mark.
Oh my god.
What?
This one's, I'm letting you have.
It is forbidden to make the paper towel in the water.
Romantic.
It is
rat-like,
forbidden.
Charming, dashing habit is many the on the way fortune upon the strange monster miserably die. You can enjoy
Oh. Miserably die? Testes of soup. What?
Rubber wood chopping block. Can chop cut, not a knife wound. Product description.
What?
Product features made of rubber wood, not easy to crack, not detects. Open the package and use cleat water to clean it.
Cleat water? Is that what he said?
What is
What is cleat water?
Is it like soccer in the rain when it gets all like gross?
It's like sweat and rainwater. Good luck.
Good luck. Quality makes the.
Good luck.
You can attach hippers to any spelled E-N-Y fat surface with the Saplad adhesive tape. You can remove and reattach the adhesive Savore times. Warning, choking hazard contains small parts. Not suitable for children under a go 3. There you go.
Anus English Academy. No
Anus?
problem. Anus English Academy.
Oh, wow.
Tiny little melons in my swarm. If this wasn't already a shirt,
What?
say let's sell this.
Don't tiny little melons, my storm.
I want that shirt.
Please tighten the nut after adjusting the spline of boss to the spline of shaft. Otherwise, the spline of boss is breakdown and very danger.
Please grease the face of insulator a little bit.
Please tighten the nut by 3 to 4 kilograms torque.
What?
Very danger. And if tightened thoughtlessly, boss is cracked and very danger.
Yo, boss is cracked? 50 cents. If you is not a guest in our house, it's for the use of the toilet to pay. 50 cents.
Execution in progress.
I want that. I want that. I want that sign. That's
Execution
amazing.
in progress.
Execution in- It kind of looks like someone's died next to it.
Oh. The proportions and details of the display. The cooler sucks in the air.
Next taste. Formula One.
Or
Hey, guess what? The cooler sucks in the air.
1/4 screw hole. Switch on and off.
The button.
The button. The button.
Chat, what does the button do?
What does the button do, guys?
What does the button do?
Internal injury hazard. Swallowed magnets.
Magnets. Can damaging from you.
Keep away from all children. Beware of drooped or spleeted knees. near mouth or nose, seek prompt medical attention if you think magnets were swallowed or inhaled.
Can die with care.
Oh no!
Care.
Die with
Actually, he
care.
died with a lightsaber in his
No, he didn't. It's
stomach.
not
but
canon.
You're right, it's a lightsaber. Oh my god! People come and shine. People go bad.
Is this what they mean by inductive reasoning?
Inductive mode.
Oh my
Activate.
God. Before accepting the car, accept the good car cover first, then drop back and hook. Whoa. Get down to trample the central axis by foot. To have to up medium the hard hook leaves. Pushing by hand and forward can immediately accept car button up again. Up, accept the car hook. Oh,
Would you like a Henny Rita? It's only 12. Attention! For this drink-only person who like to get drunk. Hennessy Rita style and get double drunk, float of Thai beer. Limit 1 hour, not over 8 serves.
8 servings in an hour.
Serves.
It is a lot still.
Is it 8? I don't even know if it was 8. I couldn't tell. It just says serves
3.
3. Okay, that's much better.
I was gonna say 8 is a ludicrous amount of alcohol in an
ludicrous.
hour. Ooh, yay! Heck yeah, soup food!
Menu. Soup food. Boil the cartilage soup.
Beef inner boy spissy soup.
Pork inner boy spissy soup.
Chicken spissy soup.
Catfish Tom Klong.
Tommy Am shrimp seafood chicken.
It's just clear soup.
So water? Juice continuously. So as to not be too large to heat and affect the life of the product.
Guys at the gym, juice continuously.
For real. 5. The normal use of the process. The normal use of the process, the cause of the meat is too large to cause motor sudden cardiac arrest. The motor is locked in a state of death. The line protection program is turned on. Automatic power off while LED red flashing. Switch off after the LED stop flashing. Touch switch once again to normal operation. All parts of this product cannot be used more than 50 degrees of hot water. 50 degrees. I'm assuming that's Celsius, because otherwise
Of hot water.
not.
You know what? This is when we're ending it on.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Cardiac arrest, that's what they called me in high school summer. What does that mean? If you guys like this video, leave a lick.
Make sure to watch our other Reddit videos where we make fun of stupid crap like this.
Old people Facebook video, that's one of my favorites.
And the WTF garage sale.
Yay.
Bye.
Have a day.
Oh, sorry, I was doing an application while I was listening. Let's see, where is Watch You Later? Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's a Lost Media video. Let's watch that. Is this, Blame It on Jorge!
I Own the Club. I Own the Club is a 2010 mixtape by Indigo Vanity, who later rebranded as...
I like those
Big
Hello
Tracks.
Kitty headphones.
The mixtape was briefly available on streaming services like Spotify, but the tracks became unplayable over time, and the full release faded to obscurity. Known for her presence in the jerking dance craze of late 2000s, Vanity later transitioned through multiple stage names and projects, gaining viral success in 2018 on TikTok. After being lost for years, the full mixtape was rediscovered and uploaded in high quality to SoundCloud this year, making it available for the first time in over a decade. The original Overlook Hotel photo,
Ooh.
Stanley Kubrick's 1980 horror classic The Shining, is widely considered one of the best in its genre. The film features a character named Jack Torrance, who becomes employed at the Overlook Hotel. As the film progresses, he slowly starts to go insane and begins tormenting his family. Thankfully, they escape his terror, and Jack is left to freeze to death. However, The film ends on a chilling note. The camera zooms in on a photograph from 1921 where Jack appears smiling in the center of a 4th of July ball. This ending scene is left to the viewer's interpretation, and there have been many theories over the years discussing its potential meaning. While the photo and the ending are both iconic, what many people don't know is that the photo is actually an edit. The original unaltered photo for many decades could not be located. Thankfully, in April of this year, retired academic Alistair Spark and New York Times investigative journalist Rick Tolar, sorry if I mispronounced your names, were finally able to trace the original image to the BBC Fulton Photo Library, which is now part of Getty Images. The original photo was revealed to have been taken from a Valentine's Day dance at London's Royal Palace Hotel in 1921. Kiki Heyo Cruiser. This looks like something that would appear in my older videos. Kiki Heyo Cruiser is a Chinese puppet show that originally aired in 1987. The show followed a group of weird-looking toy animals who've always dreamed of embarking on a sea adventure aboard the Flag Cruiser. Suddenly, when the room they're kept in begins to flood, the toys are finally given the opportunity to do so. Only a few episodes were online, with episode 16 posted to YouTube in 2020 and an opening posted to Bilibili in 2021. On April 5th, user Stinking Planet from the Lost Media Archaeology QQ team, which is a thing I had no idea existed, acquired the series from a second-hand goods marketplace and uploaded the full 16-episode run to Bilibili the next day. Dark Castle MSX port. Dark Castle is a 1986 platforming game originally made for the Macintosh, but later ported to many platforms. In 1993, an obscure MSX2 version was released exclusively in Japan by a company called MNS Soft. This version was barely documented and became lost, with its only existence being screenshots and occasional mentions on software index pages. Well, that changed on March 25th, 2025, when Lost Media Wiki user Trev Gauntlet New found and purchased a copy of the game from a secondhand Japanese store. After confirming it matched the specs listed in old catalogs, they archived the game and made it available on April 12th. Tip-Off, NES port. Tip-Off was a basketball game released in 1991 for platforms like the Amiga and Game Boy by Anko Software.
What's strange is that David Whittaker, who composed music for Tip-Off, also has credits for an NES version of the game. This NES version was never released and has been lost media for decades. Supposedly the game never even made it past the early development stage.
Well, on April 21st, a floppy disk containing the game's early source code and music was discovered and released by Games That Weren't, a huge archive dedicated to cancelled and unreleased games. And according to the site, the NES version was ultimately cancelled when Anko ended its partnership with Imagineer, the publishers of the game. Combined with high manufacturing costs and no major backup to support production, NES Tip-Off was simply too much of a financial risk. Jumper and Singing Simon. In the Lost Media community, searches are occurring basically all the time, and the Jumper Saga, as
Sorry
some call
about the
it,
giggling
is
in the
one of most
background.
interesting. It all started on the Lost Media Wiki forums, when a user named Jupiter posted about a strange puppet show he saw as a child in the 90s. The show was called Jumper, and according to Jupiter, it featured a man and a frog character in a Blue's Clues-like format. There was no information about it online, and even the show's name, Jumper, was mere speculation. The mystery caught the attention of fellow YouTuber L Supersonic Cube, who documented his efforts in recovering Jumper on his YouTube channel. I'll include his videos in the description, but long story short, he ultimately was the one who found and uploaded Jumper online. Its full name was Jumper and Singing Simon, and it was produced in 1988. Shantae Advance. Shantae Advance was a cancelled Game Boy Advance sequel to the original 2002 Shantae game for the Game Boy Color. Also known as Shantae 2 Risky Revolution, the game was developed at WayForward Technologies by series creator Matt Boson, and would have improved upon the original, including a unique feature which would have allowed Shantae to jump between the background and the foreground. A 4-player battle mode would have also been included. However, due to the poor sales of the original game, Risky Revolution was shelved and never finished. Although a playable demo existed, Matt Boson has stated that he was legally unable to release way out of the game. However, he also stated that he wanted to release it to the public in some way. That came when, on July 12, 2023, WayForward announced that Shantae Vance was being revived by its original design team for the Game Boy Advance, with Limited Run Games publishing. And around April 28, 2025, copies of the game finally began shipping out to customers. 2 days later, on April 30th, the original Game Boy Advance demo was finally uploaded to the Internet Archive by user Maxi Bash, who received the ROM from another user named Leetfrog. Cyber Soldier Sharaku. Cyber Soldier Sharaku is a 1993 Japan-exclusive point-and-click adventure game released for the ill-fated CDI. Developed by Inspire and published by Japan Interactive Media, the game was penned by screenwriter Akihiro Izuhara. The story involves cyber soldiers
Luna!
to end a galactic war.
Keep it down over there, sweetie.
They begin to develop human consciousness.
We'll try.
Leading the Galactic Federation to replace their memories and form them into the Fireclaw combat units. Due to the CDI being a colossal failure in Japan, Cyber Soldier Sharaku became extremely rare and was never dumped online. The only known gameplay footage for years was from YouTuber Shroomman CDI, who showed off the game on hardware. Thankfully, in April 2025, YouTuber Shiro and L acquired a copy and uploaded the game to the Internet Archive, officially making it available after 32 years. Jimmy Two Shoes Test Pilots. Jimmy Two Shoes was a Canadian animated series that aired from 2009 to 2011, following a boy named Jimmy, who lives in a gloomy town called Miseryville. However, before it became a lighthearted show, a drastically different 6-minute test pilot was created in 2006. The original version of the show was set in hell, with characters like Heinous, originally named Lucifer, acting as the devil. Eloise was also supposed to be a brain-damaged serial killer with a disturbing crush on Jimmy.
Alright, I put in the Dollar Tree application. So that's that done. I so far have 3 applications I put in for places. So, let's hope somebody calls me.
I am here.
Hey,
The
Romeo!
pilot was originally pitched as an edgy project for Teletoon's older tween demographic, but it was sanitized when it was reworked for Disney XD. Before its discovery, the plot apparently involved Jimmy being hit by a bus after helping an old woman. He died and was mistakenly sent to hell. For years, the pilot was considered lost and never seen by the public, with even the creators not having a copy. However, on May 4th, 2025, co-creator Edward K. uploaded it to YouTube. He claimed that a DVD containing the pilots was dropped off on his front porch.
Good.
And it's unknown who delivered the pilots. Big and Small. Wow, I literally talked about Big and Small on my 10th anniversary video. And it's now already updated. Anyways, Big and Small was a children's public comedy show that aired on CBeebies in the UK and Treehouse TV in Canada. The show ran for 78 episodes and followed 2 polar opposite characters, a calm purple bear named Big and his hyperactive imaginative roommate named Small. The series was playful, creative,
You're welcome.
and somewhat reminiscent of a sitcom for young kids. Interestingly, the show had 2 separate English dubs, one for UK audiences and one for Canada. The British dub featured comedian Lenny Henry voicing both Big and Small, while the Canadian version featured Todd Dollarson as Big and Jason Hopley as Small. While the show received limited DVD releases in each country, most of the show fell into obscurity, especially the Canadian version. Well, that changed when users like Media Lover 321 and Pixar Fan 8695 recovered and uploaded nearly all 3 seasons of the Canadian dub online. All that was missing was the UK dub of the incredibly rare episode Spring Fling, which was finally made available on May 11th, 2025, thanks to Dailymotion user Calvin Jacks. To be fair, there's still one thing from this show that remains missing, and that's footage of the stage show Big and Small Happy Together. Maybe
So
one day.
happy together.
AT&T Dolphin Tales soundtrack. What the hell is AT&T Dolphin Tales? You may be asking.
Yeah.
Well, it was a live dolphin show that ran at the Georgia Aquarium in Atlanta, Georgia.
Cool.
Sponsored by AT&T, the production was a mix of theatrical spectacle, projection mapping, live performers, and
What did I
choreographed dolphin
just hear?
routines. It followed the story of a sailor named the Star Spinner, who, after being shipwrecked by a sea monster, calls upon the audience and his dolphin friends to help him retrieve his ship. The show concluded with a triumphant musical finale and a message about respecting the ocean and dolphins. The soundtrack, composed by Emmy-winning composer Timothy Williams, featured a full orchestral score recorded in Los Angeles with a 61-piece orchestra. Despite the music's importance to the show, a studio album was never released, and the soundtrack remained largely missing for years. Fans were only able to hear fragments of it through background audio from home uploads of the show on YouTube. Throughout the years, several songs of varying quality were found and uploaded online. The full score wasn't confirmed until 2021, when YouTuber Artsy Ellie uploaded nearly the entire soundtrack. In 2025, a user named Pineapple Coffee uploaded the complete and final version of the soundtrack to the Internet Archive, after receiving the files from Timothy Williams himself. To this day, though, no full video of a live Dolphin Tales performance has surfaced. 3Idiots. 3Idiots is strange. It was a short-lived comedy
It looks
show that aired
strange.
exclusively through Nintendo Video on the Nintendo 3DS. The show followed the misadventures of Burke Edwardson and Lola Edwardson as they experienced bizarre events around their town of Somerville. The show was first announced during a Nintendo 3DS conference to something of a mixed reaction. When Nintendo Video discontinued on March 31st, 2014, the series became inaccessible and was not re-released on the eShop, like some other Nintendo Video content. Though videos from the service could sometimes be reserved on SD cards, recovering them proved difficult due to Nintendo's use of the Mobi Clip format. The Wayback Machine archived partial metadata, but the full episodes remain lost. Behind-the-scenes footage, promotional material, and teasers were once available on the 3Idiots Facebook page, though these have since been taken down. For years, it was unknown whether any of the 6 episodes still existed in full. Well, on June 1st, 2025, all 6 episodes were uploaded to the Internet Archive by user I_lost_my_bagel. The Mitch Hedberg Project.
Mitch
Created by
Hedberg!
Mitch Hedberg himself, this show followed him and a group of close friends on a 7-day comedy tour throughout California. The pilot never aired on television and was presumably shelved by MTV. Only a short clip without sound was available on YouTube, reportedly uploaded from a copy held by Hedberg's friend, Eddie the Possum Man Carnavale. In 2017, Mitch's widow, Lynn Shawcroft, asked comedian Doug Stanhope on Twitter if he had ever seen the pilot. His tweet seems to have been deleted, although Stanhope would later confirm the pod's existence. Finally, on June 1st, Stanhope uploaded a rough cut of the pilot to YouTube after discovering a VHS copy in his crawlspace. Making Friends promotional shorts. Making Friends is a web cartoon created by Emmy Winfrey in 2003.
Yeah, Mitch Hedberg was an amazing comedian, gone before his time.
Later adapted into a Nickelodeon television series that premiered in 2008. To promote the show's transition to TV,
Fuck cancer, am I right?
And released on Nickelodeon's TurboNick streaming platform around December 2007. The shorts were under a minute long, featuring original animation and voice work. And after the show's airing, all 6 shorts eventually became lost. Only screenshots and vague descriptions of the shorts were known, with many fans assuming they had been purged with TurboNick's shutdown. 5 of the shorts, Teeth, The Kites, Ralph, Monkey, and Number 2 Pencil, were uploaded to YouTube. The 6th and final missing short, The Puppy, was made available on June 6th by Internet Archive user RLA Phoenix. The Wacky World of Tex Avery. The Wacky World of Tex Avery was an animated series created by Deacon Entertainment as a tribute to the classic cartoonist Tex Avery. The show originally aired in 1997 with a total of 65 episodes produced. However, on most streaming platforms, only 52 of the episodes were made available, with episodes 53 to 65 going unaired or missing for years. these episodes never saw a home media release in English, or re-airings in most territories, leading to their original English versions becoming lost. On February 23, 2025, American TV channel MeTV Tunes began rerunning the series, including episodes 53 to 65, marking the first time these episodes had aired in the US in over 25 years. By June 16th, the final missing episode had been broadcast. Wayside School. Before the 2000s cartoon, Wayside School had already been adapted, just in a form most people didn't know existed. In 1987, ABC aired a half-hour live-action special based on sideways stories from Wayside School, blending puppetry with live-action and animation. The cast included names like Bubba Lewis, Orson Bean, and P.J. Oakland, who actually played the main character named Andy. For years, only a few production stills and a short 4-minute clip uploaded online were all that remained. Then in June of this year, YouTuber Play-Doh uploaded the full special after tracking down a copy from Oakland himself. Prehistoric Planets. Prehistoric Planet was a children's edutainment series that aired on Discovery Kids from October 2002 to April 2003. It was essentially a kid-friendly version of BBC's hit documentaries Walking with Dinosaurs and Walking with Beasts, incorporating CGI to visually teach children about prehistoric dinosaurs. The show was split into 2 seasons, one narrated by Ben Stiller and the other by Christian Slater. Though only the first
Interesting
season
choices.
was ever released on home video, the second season was never released on DVD, and only scattered evidence of its existence remained online. In 2025, DeviantArt users JamMan1998 and BVega41 recovered the second season's intro and stills from some episodes. Then in April, the final episode of the show was uploaded after being ripped from a VHS recording. Finally, on June 20th, the entire series was uploaded to the Internet Archive thanks to a user appropriately named Archivosaurus, who apparently found a rare foreign DVD release from Croatia. Show of the Week, Masquerade. Alright, so this one needs a bit of context. In 1957...
Oh no. Not the minstrel shows with the blackface. Oh no.
The BBC made a show called The Black and White Minstrel Show. That show was pretty racist, and ironically also partially lost, as it featured singers in blackface. So some years later, it was retooled into Show of the Week Masquerade. In this version, performers wore masks instead, but the format was largely the same. The concept lived on through 1969 with Music, but Masquerade itself ended with that one-off special. Despite its obscurity, the pilot survived BBC's tape-wiping practices and managed to live on in their archives.
Boy, what the heck am I looking at?
It wasn't until June of this year that a copy was given to the Off the Turntable Music Archive, before being uploaded to YouTube and the Internet Archive. Dora pilots.
Yeah, we try not to think about those days of entertainment.
Old school viewers may remember when a clip of the Dora pilot was found many years ago, and that was pretty huge news. Well, the entire pilot was found this year, giving us more of Dora's strange early beginnings. During the late 1990s, Nickelodeon greenlit a pitch pilot for Dora the Explorer, which featured some differences from the final version.
We not
Dora
talk
was
about
mainly the
Dora.
same, but Boots looked completely different, almost like the grumpy old troll. Regardless, the pilot was accepted and helped launch the show, but oddly enough, it was never made publicly available. Throughout the years, sparse clips of the pilot would make their way online. However, in 2023, Funline Animation, who produced the pilot, posted high-quality clips of it on their website. Finally, in June of this year, it beat Funline Animation themselves to post the full pilot to their YouTube channel. And after nearly 25 years, one of the most famous pieces of lost media was found at last. Phineas and Ferb, Delivery of Destiny, Simon Pegg version.
Simon Pegg version?
UK fans of Phineas and Ferb got a pleasant surprise. British actor Simon Pegg voiced a one-off character named Paul the Delivery Guy. Now, here in the States, Christian Slater voiced the role for the episode Delivery of Destiny, but it was redubbed for Disney XD UK. Though the episode aired on March 7th, 2013, this version quickly became lost when Disney XD and the Disney Channel were shut down in the UK. The episode also never appeared on digital platforms like Disney Plus or Amazon, replaced instead by the US version. Well, on June 23rd, 2025, user Charter Schoolgirl uploaded the full UK version online. While the episode isn't a major deviation from the original, it still remains a coveted piece of lost media that is now available for UK fans to revisit. Kanye Runaway QA with Sway.
Okay, nothing against Christian Slater because he's a Hollywood treasure, but we know who Simon Pegg is over here in the US. Come on. Why didn't we get that version?
It feels like every year some piece of lost media involving Kanye West gets found, and this year is no exception. After the premiere of Kanye's 2010 film Runaway, MTV aired a live Q&A interview hosted by Sway. One of the most talked about moments was when Kanye bluntly told the MTV crew to, quote, do their job right. Another was a clip of Kanye laughing hysterically before abruptly looking serious again, which became a viral meme and reaction image.
Oh yeah.
Although the interview aired live, it was never archived by MTV and became lost media. Short clips were uploaded online, only to get taken down by good old Viacom. Thankfully, on June 24th, Twitter user On That Note uploaded a full copy of the interview, which has since been backed up on the Internet Archive. Me and my friends. By now, you've probably heard the news that the Backyardigans pilot, called Me and My Friends, was found. And if you haven't, and are wondering why it's such a big deal, well, that's because it's easily one of the most infamous searches in the lost media community. I'm working on a full video about it, but for now, here's a quick rundown. Me and My Friends was a live-action pilot made in 1998 by Janice Burgess, who created the Backyardigans. It featured full-body puppet versions of the characters. The pilot was originally rejected by Nickelodeon Studios in favor of Dora the Explorer. Still, Burgess held onto the concept and reimagined it as a CGI animated series, eventually becoming the Backyardigans. For the longest time, only brief snippets and a handful of images were all that remained. And after a long and arduous search, the full pilot was uploaded to 4chan anonymously. Jake's Cyber Adventure. This was an educational film made back in 2007 by a group of Boston school students. It was produced as part of their cyber safety campaign. The plot follows a kid named Jake, who teams up with the cyber safety heroes to learn how to stay safe online while evading the villainous Dr. V. The film premiered in December of 2007 and was screened at several schools until 2009. Then it just disappeared entirely, except for a brief mention on the cyber safety campaign blog. But on June 29th, 2025, YouTuber The Zohan Gamer uploaded the full film after having discovered a copy. Animaniacs Hollywood Hypnotics. Animaniacs Hollywood Hypnotics was a lost Game Boy Advance game based on the classic cartoon of the same name. It was developed by Full Fat Games and was scheduled for a 2003 release by
Are you
Swing
going to play DVD for
The plot
Spooky
is Peak
Scary
Animaniacs.
Sunday?
Brain wants to launch the
Maybe.
Warner Brothers
I'll
water
see if
tower
I can
into
get anybody to
space
play with me.
and plants hypnotic speakers to distract everyone, allowing Pinky and the Brain to, what else, take over the world. Yakko,
Trying to
Wakko,
take
and
over the
Fox,
world.
of course, the only ones not affected.
I
And it's up to
will.
them to stop Brain's plan and snap everyone out of it. The game itself was a mix of platforming and point-and-click mechanics, with levels based on movie genres like gangster flicks, westerns, and space adventures. In June 2025, a Game Boy Advance flash cart containing the full game was discovered and dumped online by the Hidden Palace, thanks to a user named Mr. Pinball 64.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come in and sit down.
Okay, I guess we can watch this one. It's about GameStop, which if you don't know anything about GameStop, I guess you're going to learn. GameStop is kind of a shit company, mostly to work for.
Because today we're talking about GameStop. Nowadays, if you want to play a game, chances are you're only seconds away from being able to purchase and start playing immediately. But back in the day, however, most people had no choice but to buy physical copies of games that they wanted. Usually from various stores, even before online. You had to go to the outside, go to a store. by mail and wait 6 months. Yeah, you could use GameFly. Is that still a thing? Is GameFly still? There's no way GameFly is still a thing, right? Among the
Wow,
video
it
game
is.
retailers, the most well-known was undoubtedly GameStop. For a time, it was the biggest video game retailer in the world. But over time, what used to be a cornerstone of gaming culture has slowly faded out of relevance due to the rise of online
GameStop basically died of greed.
GameStop was infallible
Yeah.
before the eventual decline. In fact, throughout the retailer's long history, there have been many reasons to criticize the company for how it's run. So today, we're going to talk about why the GameStop is so terrible. This video is sponsored by B&B Theaters. Summertime means going to the movies. So why don't you go to the 5th largest theater chain in America? Number 5. We have a theater close by the studio where we get to see all of our major releases and summer blockbusters. With 58 locations over the U.S., you're bound to be by a B&B theater. Plus, B&B has many ways to watch, including the grand screen, the company's own premium large format. As the name suggests, this is the theater's largest screen in the building and features cutting-edge sound projection, creating a first-class experience. If action is what you're seeking, watch a film at B&B and MX4D. MX4D creates a totally immersive environment where you can feel the film in your seat and the theater around you with the built-in motion, sound, and visual effects. It's all
I want to go to a 4D theater someday.
Max in it. It was freaking awesome. And if you need more screen, try B&B's Screen X. This multi-projection 270-degree viewing experience lets you take in large landscapes and exciting scenes to their fullest. I also saw Mad Max on that one, and it was awesome! This unique viewing cannot be achieved at home, which is why you need to see Jurassic World Rebirth at B&B Theaters. Make sure you grab a friend, get some popcorn, and head to B&B and watch Scarlett Johansson run around with some dinosaurs on the largest screen you possibly can!
Wow.
Thank you so much to B&B Theaters for sponsoring this video. I've been going to B&B since I was a wee
Did
little
you
lad.
hear
Of course,
about
they
the
sponsored this video.
GameStop
Please, if you're
Nintendo
buying one,
Switch
go
2
support them if they
staples?
support this video. Yeah, let's get
No.
But first, we have to talk about how GameStop began. Babbage's was a humble software
Babbage's.
retailer founded in 1984 by
Was
David
thinking
R.
about it
Carlson
for
and
Superman,
Dallas
but it
Pitt. The
feel
store
like
was
it
very
could be
popular,
too
and it
much.
eventually began selling video games
Maybe.
and other forms of entertainment software. After merging with the retailer Software, etc., and facing financial trouble, it was bought by Leonard Rijacho, a major stockholder of Barnes & Noble in 2000. The company
I like Barnes & Noble.
chain Funko and rebranded itself as GameStop. Hello?
I want Henry Cavill as Superman for the new Superman.
And well, unfortunately, I don't think Henry Cavill is going to be Superman anymore, even though he was my favorite.
Not the GS Staples situation, lol.
By 2005, they have become a massive company to the point that they were able to successfully merge with their largest competitor, EB Games, in a $1.44 billion deal. This led them to become the biggest gaming retailer at the time. And GameStop has become the leading spot to not only purchase games and consoles, but also trade in used games to make some of them
Curse you,
back.
James
This is
Guns.
something that everyone nowadays seems to have the biggest gripe with. So, firstly, I want to talk about GameStop's terrible, terrible trade-in policy. This is how GameStop, if you're wondering, why are they still open? It's this.
I love Cavill, but David is a really great Superman.
People bring in their used games in order to receive either in-store credit or cash. That being said, the GameStop trade-in values for games are known to be laughably low and have been memed into oblivion on the internet for, decades. Probably since they fucking opened. Probably since GameStop was even a name. People were like, you're gonna trade in there? Really? You sure? Part of what's insulting about this, however, is that trading games were marked up for far more before being put back on shelf to sell to other customers. So they would sell it in and then they're gonna mark it up hundreds of percentile, right? And then some hapless son of a bitch is going to come in and can buy it off the shelf, and they're just like, that's right, baby, we're getting rid hand over fist. Even recently, someone made a post about how they went to a GameStop to trade in nearly a complete collection of Amiibos because they no longer had the space for them in a new college apartment, also at their Amiibos. A set that could easily be worth thousands of dollars was traded in for $1,300. When I say thousands, I mean $5,000, $6,000.
Wow.
and this sent the internet into an uproar over how badly he was lowballed. Which at the same time, you have to ask yourself, my God, find someone else to buy it. Which, to be fair, people usually are in these positions where they're just like, I just don't care. I want it out. I want it gone. I don't have to go through the whole process of selling them one by one. But I think in today's reseller economy, I think that you could sell that, even being like $2,500 bucks. Yeah. Give me half. I thought there are other options.
He could have definitely been like nearly complete set on eBay, buy it all in one.
Buy it all in one, or make best offer, or whatever, and handle it that way. It is what it is. It is what it is. Of course, the employees are just doing as they're told at GameStop, so you can't put it all on them. But in fact,
Oh, of course not.
A ton of GameStop employees hate.
I mean, oh yeah, GameStop employees hate working for GameStop. Like, I've heard this, like an hour long, this guy who used to work for GameStop did like an hour long rant on them.
The process of trade-ins because it invites some particularly odd encounters, aka people who are emotionally not well, people who also steal things to resell them. Like the amount of times that I worked when I worked at my the place that I worked at in Kansas City, the amount of times that it was just like clearly things stolen from Walmart. You're like, I don't think you can take this. You're like, what do you mean? It's like it's 18 sealed copies of Grand Theft Auto 5. I just can't. Here's a list of weird occurrences employees have witnessed trying to process trade-ins with customers. 1. A man came in with his wife to trade in his copy of Dishonored, only to find his secret porn
I
stash
want my
inside
boy
it.
back,
That's
the
just
Superman.
ironic substance to be found.
I think we all do, man.
One employee was given a PS2 with a condom stuffed in the hard drive slot, and he was also given PS3 games that the customer admitted were used as weed ashtrays.
Damn.
The employee inspected a PS4 and opened it to find that it was overflowing with cockroaches.
Ew!
That's gotta be super common. And according to one ex-employee,
Yeah.
he had seen used syringes, dead centipedes, and used condoms.
What is wrong with...
Weekend. A customer came in to sell.
What is wrong with people? Also, why?
50 DS games, each of which were fake, and someone brought in a box for...
I mean, like, what... How do you come to that? What possesses you to use your game, case to store things like that?
Such perfect casting as Cavill never got that perfect movie.
Yeah. But yeah, what possesses you to use something like your game case to store things like this?
Controller filled with rocks. He assured them that that was what was in the box when he bought it, and the store leader somehow decided to pay him out. And one man tried
Of
to
course.
ask if they would take in some appliances like his washing machine. And a strange customer who seemed to be tweaking came in with a stolen coffee maker and told the employee, quote, I know y'all take video games, but what about coffee makers to make some coffee for your gaming sessions?
That's a good sales pitch.
Yeah, not a bad sales pitch.
Stay up all night and game or your Nancy's. And in a more sad turn of events, because we have to do it to you, a man was trading in his old Xbox 360 while the employee worked on wiping his hard drive. They discussed his Xbox achievements. The man suddenly got sentimental and decided he no longer wanted to trade it in. It was too late. Everything was wiped. Left sad.
Oh, I actually heard that story on one of those, like, I've actually heard that story before on one of those, people that read Reddit stories. Yeah, I've actually heard that one before, yeah. The cashier said he felt so bad.
Which I love the idea of a guy just be like, you know what, never mind. The guy's like, oops. Which also, by that point, I'm like, it's done. It is kind of fucked up mentally, though. So, are you sure I'm deleting all these memories? That's it? That's all you want? Okay. It's like already deleting. It's kind of fucked up.
Sitting there thinking about it. Oh, you know.
Oh, shit, actually, you know what? I guess this isn't worth the $13 you're giving me for my system. And lastly, a former employee reveals that someone tried to trade in the belt she was wearing to keep her pants up.
What?
I don't know why the belt you would do that, but that's just some of the things. And also, you know, when people trade stuff in, the amount of like...
I mean, some of those people had to be crackheads. Come on.
Dude, dusty, gross, grimy, like these...
Ew!
Or the amount of shit that you see traded in that's just like reeks of cigarette smoke. Brutal. And people have always chastised GameStop for its horrible trade-in value and inability to care for the customers. So let's talk about when GameStop was at its absolute worst with the Circle of Life program. in order to maximize profits. To understand why it was implemented, here's GameStop's ideal customer cycle. 1. Customer pre-orders game by paying a deposit. Now put money down. 2. Customer uses their trade-in program to get money back after completing the game for way less than the actual value. 3. Customers ask for store credit instead of lower return cash option, then uses it to buy another game. 4. The now marked up used game is put back on the shelf to repeat the process with someone else. You like that? You feel good about how that's the circle of life. And then at 5, you die. You're dead. There it is. That's my life. Each employee has something referred to as cold score, based on things like used game sales, pre-orders, trade-ins. Because used games have higher profit margin, it was aggressively pushed to employees as the priority over selling brand new games.
Have you seen that? They'd be like, Grand Theft Auto would be like $60, but like, the used version for $50.
Are you sure you just don't want to get the one that somebody has already opened and touched and fondled with? $10 cheaper. Come on. Cold score. He's like a marker on his arm. He's like, my cold score's low. No score that threatened their job. GameStop employees were pressured to lie to their customers about the stock of new games and consoles. One employee admits that a launch day for a brand new game could literally screw him over for the entire week because he would then have to sell way more pre-owned games to keep his score up. So it's like, yeah, you might have sold a shit ton of new games, but GameStop's going to be like, yeah, I think I might get fired. It's a fun working condition. Employees essentially became the gaming version of a sleazy used car salesman who would be pushy.
Pretty much, yeah.
Their pre-owned titles, sometimes not even mentioning the price until the last possible second. And another employee said that this system would put the store in constant state of crisis, stating, quote, 1 week, we desperately needed trades. The next few weeks, we need to focus on pre-owned. Then, because we focused on trades and pre-owned, we didn't get pre-orders. Some claim that the entire stores were fired over this whole system, while others state that these were simply edge cases. But regardless, after enough pushback, GameStop's made changes on how to run their stores. They removed the coal scores for individual employees and made it so the entire store just had one score to work on. Today, it's not clear if they still utilize a system similar to the cycle of life, but I'm sure there's some GameStop employees watching this right now, and if it is, please tell me. I'd like to know. How does it feel working in hell? Do you like hell? You think they're probably just GameStop lifers, right? I've been here since I was 18.
Oh, yeah. You know, there's like 6-year-olds now that've been working there since the beginning.
Oh, my headset is yelling at me.
I've only been around since like 2000, so I guess he was in his 40s. All right, there you go. Either way, GameStop still upholds a reputation for treating their customers poorly. So, let's talk about a little recent example that just happened. The Switch 2 controversy. Multiple GameStop customers have been reporting that their Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders were being canceled. This has been happening to random people over the past few months, but started to heavily ramp up in late May, with only days left until the release of the console. It gets worse for one specific GameStop location in Astoria, as they were revealed to be pushing customers to spend way more than they intended. After people wait all night to get their consoles pre-ordered, they were supposedly told that the SKU number can't be processed for just a console. They use this to push people to splurge on more expensive bundles and accessories. And one customer secretly filmed himself throughout the entire process, spending hundreds of dollars to lock in his pre-order.
So what's the minimum you have to, is it a price you have to hit, or is it? Okay, so I'll do the 1 terabyte for my DSD. This is like
The total was $990.
Okay.
After the post went viral, GameStop responded on Twitter by saying they were actively investigating the store and offering pre-orders to anyone who turned away. Despite them trying to make things right, it further showcases the pressure put on GameStop stores specifically to hit their quotas, even if it means massively f***ing over their customers, you know, just by
Dang.
we gotta sell controllers. If we don't sell controllers, I want to know who's the guy where it's like, you don't want Bob to come down. Like corporate, you know what I mean? Oh God, Bob's coming this week. He's like, there's a lot of controllers. Since I was 35, I'm 60 now. Math adds up. By now, it should be clear that working for GameStop can be a bit of a fucking nightmare. So, let's talk about why people hate working at GameStop. Many people think GameStop is a great first job, right? Because they can make money in an environment they're passionate about. I love video games. I want to work at GameStop. Right?
Kind of reminds me of those commercials of people doing the tester games.
I'm having so much fun testing video games. Yeah, it's so fun playing this game.
I can't believe we got jobs doing this.
I know. And my mom said I would never get anywhere by playing games. I remember that commercial.
Subreddit to ask if it's a good idea to put an application to work there are bombarded working with current or ex-employees desperately trying to chase them away. I mean, one response reads, "All right, work anywhere else. You think you want to work here, but you don't. Find a local retro game store to apply to instead. This is not a video game job. It's a sales job with zero benefits or incentives. That happens with all video games sometimes." Another person explains,
GameStop is not a relaxed work experience at all. Full stop. If you're not good at pushing memberships, warranties, and game protection, they will threaten your job until you get stuff by any means necessary.
during interactions with customers, you are constantly trying to sell them on pre-orders, warranties, used games, add-ons, or accessories, and pro memberships, which is essentially a GameStop reward program that provides benefits for a yearly fee. Because of this, employees' interactions become a meme due to how obnoxious they are. There are many stories of employees being treated so terribly that they eventually reach their breaking point. Even in a situation where someone was once robbed at gunpoint, they were blown by their store leader and told not to give in by complying too easily. You might get shot, okay, but the Halo 3 edition, guys, we're gonna lose profit here. Bob's coming.
Oh my gosh.
Coal store. The goddamn coal store for the show, right? For the store. If you get shot, we'll give you a day off.
Do you think they're like, do you want to take the new games instead?
Yeah, instead of robbing our money, what if you just took 3 new games and like 3 pre-ordered games, and that would balance out our coal score? And the guy's just like, that took place in Pennsylvania. $5,000 worth of PS5s were stolen after being violently threatened by 2 men. This led to a top-performing GameStop manager of 13 years being fired, as if it was his responsibility to fight off the thieves for the beautiful, delicious Japanese gaming system. Several employees quit in protest, and it wasn't the first time employees rallied together against upper management. In 2023, a Michigan GameStop was managed so horribly that every single employee quit at the same time. It occurred on an important day, the release of Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom of God. However, customers came into the store only to find a letter.
Oh, so that was recent. Oh, and my headset just died. Well, guys. Hope you don't mind using my laptop speaker audio for the rest of this stream.
Or posters on the wall that read,
Oh, hang on.
quote, "Unfortunately, due to poor working conditions, the staff of Brighton GameStop have decided to
some
resign,
tell what
effective
happened?
immediately. Management overworkers, underpays, and underappreciated its frontline workers, set its unrealistic expectations, and constantly threatens termination for any employees that cannot exceed them." And they're like, "Oh, I'm just going to go to Walmart." And then before the customers are like, "Oh, okay." And they probably just turn around and leave.
There's a lot of people who've been doing that in like retail stores and fast food. They'll just put up a sign like Popeyes, be like, "Popeyes corporate hates us. There's only 3 of us today. We're just not working today."
I see that. I've seen that with like Starbucks meetings, people being like, "You can't enforce this," or whatever, that kind of stuff. And it's always funny when they have like someone's there recording.
My headphones died.
Sure, just like,
I'm having to use my speaker.
Hi, Chad. How y'all doing?
Luna. Yeah. Well, Luna says hi, guys.
2022, a year prior, in Nebraska, where every employee walked out and left an angry letter on the front door. And according to one employee, they were undertrained, verbally abused, and had their jobs threatened at every turn. And employees at GameStop have to deal with way more obnoxious customers than people may realize. One employee posted about how, after fully organizing the Funko Pop wall, a mother brought along her child and let them climb all over the shelves and destroy the entire display. 15 minutes later, after she left, they get a call about how...
Well, one of them said hi to you.
I don't hear it.
Yeah, he just said hello.
I don't know about that.
What are you guys doing?
One was a customer was denied a return of a controller that had
Alright, what was
been
that? What was
smashed
that? What did he say?
climb all over the shelves and destroy the entire display. 15 minutes later, after she left, they get a call about how the employees were racist for keeping an eye on the child.
Everybody's saying hi to you.
Okay.
I don't know about that one. one post, a
Hi
customer was
there,
denied a return of a
Dr.
controller that
Displays.
had clearly been smashed to pieces. The man left after being threatened and called slurs for 30 minutes, only to run back inside and attempt jumping over the counter to attack him. He left after the employees
Hi
threatened to
there,
call the
Tops
police. And one
Mercenary.
employee posted video he took in the store where a man is denied a return of his copy of Fallout 76 because he doesn't have a receipt. He becomes so infuriated that he starts destroying
How's
the entire
everything
store on
going?
his way out.
Hi, welcome to GameStop.
In a more
Oh
extreme
my goodness.
response, one man loses it after demanding a Steam code, claiming his didn't work. After being denied this, he told the employees that he planted a bomb in the store earlier that day, which would apparently go off if he did not give him a store code. An entire section of the mall had to be evacuated
Good
because of
luck.
this bomb threat.
Christian also attacked
I think Christian pepper sprayed somebody
at GameStop.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's one thing to encounter aggressive customers, but what about the weirdos, right? No surprise that GameStops might attract some odd characters. According to one ex-employee, a man that was talking to him was so open about his life that he ended up showing her a picture of his diaper collection on his phone. Would you like that? Another customer came in
I
because of the
still
help
have
button
my
sign on the
GameStop
window.
card
Only to
from
say that
when
he
I
has to
was in the
confirm how
States
far
a
the nearest
decade ago.
elementary school is before he can officially
I wonder if it's still valid.
Oh, because he's a...
In an infamous video, members of the FaZe Clan walk into a GameStop thinking the employees will recognize them. They're met with mostly silence and leave the store after flaunting their millions of YouTube subscribers to grown adults. It's horrible. Good God. There was also a man that came in to try and trade in a bunch of Gooner games like Leisure Suit Larry, The Guy Game, and Playboy Mansion. He was asked to leave.
You cannot
Yeah,
legally.
remember Chris got mad at GameStop cause the Sonic Boom design had blue arms.
What? Oh, the Chris Chan thing, yeah.
I still have a GameStop card, but IDK if it does much. It's not a paid subscription membership that I have, it's just like an account with T-Store. What in the hell?
By the way, you can't really legally play the Guy Game anymore after they discovered that one of the models lied about her age and she was actually like 16 or 17, not 18. So yeah, that game's kind of banned now.
Because there was glue all over his cases.
Ew!
It's glue. It's Elmer glue, dude. I'm a model builder.
It's tapioca pudding.
The Guy Game.
And I had snack pack pudding.
What the hell game is that?
It's basically a trivia game, and like, I think for every answer that you get correctly, you get to see one of the model's boobs, or something like that. Yeah.
Do I even wanna know?
Well, it's just like I said, yeah, it's a trivia game, and if you get right answers, you get to see boobs. I think that's basically what the game was.
Corn.
Yeah. But like I said, they discovered one of the models
Yeah,
lied.
LMAO, I heard about that.
Yep. I learned this from Kadikarus, by the way, on his banned games video. Yeah. They discovered one of the models was actually like 16 or 17, not 18, so now it's a banned game. You could get in trouble for playing it, possibly.
Do I get to see the dumb boobs who created that game so I can kick their asses?
One female employee,
Fucking
she
hell
had
was
weird men
literally
wait
the
outside
same.
the store to talk to her almost daily. The point where she
Cataclysm.
has to have her mom
Yeah, Caddy Daddy!
to avoid the
If I
confrontation.
answer the
It's simple as
questions
that. Another
correct.
woman dealt with tons of weird attention from male customers because the manager exclusively hired attractive women to create what she described as a hot GameStop. Men would drive from far away to lurk around and talk to staff. The employee was eventually fired and was told that the manager was later taken away in an ambulance after having a violent meltdown where he, quote, declared himself as a high archangel.
Sounds like the coffee thing.
Which, well,
You know, if you worked at GameStop long enough, you probably would go insane, so I don't blame him.
well, not only that, but it sounds like he's trying, like, is he a cult leader at a GameStop? Oh, my beautiful babies will play these games. There'll be pre-orders and there'll be pre-owned games sold and new games sold and accessories. Oh, perfect rate.
I've been watching him almost since he started LMAO.
I think he had a pretty high goal score then.
I would assume his goal score was very high. I would hope so, at least. He's the artist.
Oh yeah, he's been at it
Speaking
for a
of
long
women,
time.
It turns out that GameStop once created an entire training video
I
that teaches
never
male
worked
employees
at
to converse
GameStop,
with
but
them.
I wanted to back before I got hired at
The video
Dollar
stimulates
General in
interactions between men and different types of female
2016.
shoppers, teaching you how
Well,
to
I hope you
avoid
don't anymore, because it's hell, apparently.
GameStop. My name's Alex. How you doing?
What?
As you can see, our unfortunate associate has inadvertently triggered the flight response by his abrupt entrance into gamer jargon.
They don't know how to play, they're just here picking it up with their man. You have to rub her back. Rub her back. Calm her down. What if it was like that? Massage her shoulders. If she looks stressed, pick out a game for her. Pat her on the head and send her away.
Reach out and touch her arm.
Touch her arm and look her deep in the eyes. Not only is working there stressful, weird, and creepy, we haven't even talked about the massive amount of GameStop robberies. GameStop is home to tons of products that are incredibly valuable
on the Amanda Show parodying
by thieves. Some of
they
which,
should
like
do
newer
a skit
next-gen
like
consoles,
that of
have limited stock and
GameStop
can be
called
resold online for
GameStop.
insane prices. And it doesn't help that many stores are often run by just one employee at a time in an effort to cut costs and save money. And in 2023, around 30 GameStops in the U.S. were robbed within a mere 3 months. Even as recently as this year, a group of burglars crashed through their car into the GameStop in Chicago to steal games and equipment from the store. This was seemingly a part of a large-scale GameStop crime spree, with 4 GameStops being targeted for smash and grabs in just 1 month. Some burglars are not nearly as successful, like a man from Georgia that was caught trying to steal from a GameStop wearing a plastic bag over his head as a disguise. It's pretty awesome.
Is that a water bottle bag?
I don't know what it is.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
What are you doing, man? The St. Mary's Police Department Facebook page made a post requesting information from anyone that could identify the man. They wrote, and I quote, "You can help us catch him. Once you can stop laughing." He was eventually found and booked on 2 felony charges for criminal damage to property and burglary. In a particularly heartbreaking story,
burglar alarms.
one immediate arrest after a young man's entire crew ditched him before he could jump into one of the 2 getaway vehicles.
Oh, damn.
Share one of
With all the
these
chaos that
block
surrounded
blister
GameStop's
skits so
long
that
history, you must be
doctors
wondering, where
players can
does
see.
GameStop stand?
Yeah, sure.
Because I know so many people that are watching this right now are
//
probably
www.youtube.com/watch?v=sign697FMK2L6GB8ampersand AB_channel=James Radder. Ads interrupted, but I'm still here. 45 seconds left.
Well, subscribe. And you can watch it ad-free. Hee. Well, yeah, we'll watch that next.
I haven't been to a GameStop in years. I haven't even thought about GameStop in years. I only think about GameStop on Black Friday, that kind of thing. I only think about GameStop when it's like a busy time of year, but even then I don't go. It's been forever since I've stepped foot in a store. I mean, GameStop's reputation has never been fully repaired, and they are surely no longer the retail titans they used to be. And after acquiring ThinkGeek, a retailer that focused on selling geek culture products, the store has slowly focused more and more on selling toys and collectibles like Pokemon cards and Funko Pops and all that bullshit. They even teamed up with PSA to start an official card grading service. Why?
To undersell you?
To undersell you on fucking cards? Jesus Christ, bro. According to GameStop's recent earnings,
ads
GameStop's about to sell
finally
more
loaded.
collectible items than games. GameStop, collectible stuff. Change your name. The biggest and most recent news to come out of the GameStop, however, is their decision to spend $500 million on 4,710 bitcoins to be used as treasury reserve assets. There you go. This led to GameStop shares
To be
lowering
used
by
as
10.9%, but the company states that there is a set ceiling on how much Bitcoin they will continue to purchase. We're going to do it.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet. When we get there, we'll stop. I mean, it's a fucking clown show. There's something nostalgic about walking into a video game retailer. Something that's becoming less and less possible as the years go on. You know what I mean? It's just like the brick and mortar store system is, albeit inconvenient, but it used to be a place where it was like just a place you could drive to. It was something that was tangible that you could walk into, and it was just like a place that would take your stress away. Though it was a place of excitement. You know what I mean? And I think that a lot of like independent stores have started.
Should I order the game online? Ooh. Should I order the game online? Now I'll just drive to the fucking GameStop.
I don't think they were ever really good, but you didn't have anything else. It's just like it's full ugly faces shown, and it's horrible. So, if you want to revisit that feeling, maybe find a small mom and pop shop in your area to shop at. You know, because there's so many people that aren't just scummy resellers and parasites. There are people who legitimately love the culture of video games and will give you a fair price and you know, all that other bullshit. Or, you know, you can just buy online. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, or online.
Okay, R. Kelly trapped in the GameStop.
Yeah, dude. When you're young and dumb. Usually a lot of people that trade stuff at GameStop is just people who, one, back in the day you didn't know what you had, so you just be like, okay.
I think that was a PewDiePie thing that I just did. I think that was what it was from. An old PewDiePie game, video.
fuck, I wish I would have kept that. It's the same with like magic cards. How many times I like traded in magic cards or sold magic cards where I'm like, oh man, I really wish I would have kept that.
Oh yes.
It's just that it's a fucking horrible system. It's mostly, I think, it preys on young
At
people. That's what I
UBCS
think.
Mercenary, what did I just
Young
watch?
people who are just like, whose attention span's going to be like, okay, I want to play that now. Okay, I want to play that now. It's that kind of vibe. GameStop sucks. What can I tell you? It's a horrible place.
I want to. Where is it? Like.
That's the end of the video.
Okay, bye.
Wait, no, we're going to GameStop, aren't we?
Bye.
It's a parody making fun of Blockbuster Hollywood Video Movie Gallery where you could rent movies back in the day. Only instead of Blockbuster they called it Blockblister.
Hang on, let me try to.
Yeah, welcome to our video store.
Whoa, hang on.
I'm saying we should do a parody like that of GameStop, only calling it GameSlop instead. Or LAME Stop.
Lame stop. That's a good one. Oh, it opened up in the. No, wait a minute.
Twitch, I've been playing Tony Hawk since midnight. Show me different ads, lol.
Come on. Oh, come on, where are you? Hang on, I'm trying to get it. There we go.
Yeah, welcome to our video store. Who's in charge of this place?
Papa, this man, he bellowed for you.
He bellowed for you.
Look at the manager. I want to be helping you.
Oh, I can see that.
What is your problem to me? My problem to me is I came into this place to rent X-Men, but I didn't get X-Men, did I? No!
Who is that guy? He kind of looks familiar.
You asked for F-Men.
I despise this movie! This movie makes me want to do bad things! I want X-Men!
How about he just flicks it across the counter?
I will play F-Men for you! No! Thank you!
I am Harry Mutant. You better be nice, or I will scratch you with my sharp claws.
Hey there! I am the Cyclops.
The Cyclops.
I can send beams from my eyeballs.
Is that a flashlight?
I am a bad person. I will do a bad thing now.
Watch out for my claws.
In my eyeballs.
For GameSlop, basically it'd be not games with the store employees in it.
Yeah.
Cyclops the best store.
Okay. Here's a little query.
Query. What was that?
That was my daughter, Louise, and my son, Miss Cookie.
Yeah, how you'll be paying me?
How are you paying you?
How was that?
Papa, this man, he gave us his arm.
What it means? I think it means he crazy.
He crazy. Good lord.
More like they drove him crazy.
Right. What do you think, chat? Reasonable crash out?
Yes.
Well, Luna says yes.
I know everything.
Yeah.
My IQ is 1,000.
Oh, what is it now? Let's see.
We need a parody like that to happen based off a video game store instead of a movie rental store.
Yeah. Boy, we got a good plethora of videos for Spooky Sunday anyways.
No, you asked for PlayStation, you asked for PlayNation. This game system is better, much better.
Why not?
Hello, magical friends. Today I will be trying on the weirdest dresses on the internet, starting with the cheapest one that I have all the way to the most expensive.
500?
Or should they never see the light of day? We are going to find out together. Clearly, I
like
am
fantasy dresses.
And the customer is like, but what games do you even see on the shelves for PlayNation? I only see PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and Nintendo.
Boy, collecting outfits is an expensive hobby, huh?
A lot of these dresses are going to be Asian fashion dresses, so when I say weird, I mostly mean unconventional to the Western audiences.
Yeah. A hamburger dress!
Adorable burger dress. This dress is actually the reason why I decided to shop on Taobao for the very first time. If you don't know what Taobao is, it's kind of like the Chinese Amazon. They sell absolutely everything, and there's a lot of really cool Asian fashion brands on there. But because it's Chinese, it can be very difficult to navigate. And so to save myself the headache, I've mostly been shopping on Taobao reseller websites like Devil Inspired, Lolita42. Taobao resellers are more expensive than shopping directly from Taobao, but if you're willing to kind of take the risk and you are really interested in Asian fashion, then it would probably be worth learning how to shop on Taobao. But let's talk about why you're really here. The Burger Baby outfit. I think that she looks like the photos, and it comes with several pieces. The only piece that it didn't come with that is in the photos is a petticoat, but I have one. If you're going to be shopping any Asian fashion, then you should definitely own a petticoat. and probably several different sizes. I'm kind of growing a little bit of a petticoat collection. I am kind of already obsessed with this hoodie. Look at the shape of these sleeves. They're so...
Ooh, excuse me for a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. Alright, we're back to it now.
So cute! Kitty Burger. Kitty Burger.
Kitty Burger.
Kitty Burger in a German accent, or at least the best German accent I can do. Kitty Burger. If you can't tell what this is, underneath the pocket, it's a little fried chicken. I don't know what Kitty Burger and fried chicken have to do with each other, but... so cute. Let's add the jumper. The very first time shopping Asian fashion, there was this phrase that kept coming up in the search results. It was JSK, and I was like, what does that mean? And pretty much any dress is going to be considered a JSK, which means jumper, skirt, something. Jumper, skirt, I think, whatever. That's basically just a dress. Let's put on the belts. I love the details. The belt is a little star. Welcome to Kitty Burger. Can I take your order?
It does look like a uniform for a restaurant, to be honest, yeah.
This and the fry bag says Magic Lion Fast Food, and then the hoodie says Kitty Burger. I don't know where this fast food restaurant is supposed to be or what it is. All of the photos had it styled with a petticoat, so let's put one on. I have a lettuce hat, a mustard hat, and a ketchup hat, all three from thrift stores. I think this outfit would be cutest with a little ketchup hat. I am someone who smothers my fast food meals in ketchup.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
That is certainly a dress.
Looks like the photo. There were a lot of different sellers on this, so I cannot say whether or not I got the real one, the one from the original designer or not. But it looks just like the photos, and look how cute these little details are.
Oh, they got little beads on them like the sesame seeds.
For the top layer. That is so cute. Or this isn't just an accessory, it's actually a bag. There's a zipper on the back, so you can hold your french fries. There's not really a ton I could see myself holding in this, but it'll probably fit my phone. Oh yeah, little phone holder. How perfect. Now it's time for a cute little Asian music montage. I was so happy. It is so cute. Oh, all of my dancing flipped my fries around. Why aren't all fast food restaurants making this outfit like their uniform? You're telling me that they can make it look this cute and they're decidedly not doing it?
That's a good point, yeah.
By the brand Flainer. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It sounds wrong. Flainer. Right now, this dress retails for $229, but I have a very special surprise. I got it on Depop for cheaper.
Yay!
I'm all about shopping secondhand. If you don't know, I absolutely love thrifting, and so anytime I could get a deal, give an article of clothing a second life, and prevent it from the landfill, then I am all for it. I bought it for $150 on Depop, meaning I saved like $79. This dress comes in sizes extra small to 4XL, so it is very size inclusive. And I'm gonna be a little bit honest, I wore it on Easter this past Sunday, and I was a little self-conscious. So let me show you why. I don't know about this one. I could just like go out into the forest and sit down, and I have my tent already pitched. This material feels like a sleeping bag, and I don't think that's a bad thing. Like it feels very high quality.
But it needs a belt to cinch it. Maybe it'll look better that way.
But my arms look like Christmas hams. Saw some of the pictures where it looks like the dress comes higher up on the knee, giving them more that like baby doll shape effect. I don't know if this color variant is just always longer. It just feels like a lot. Like it feels a little shapeless. And I wanted like cute dolly.
It looks like a potato sack, honey.
Blob. Don't do this, but I do think that this would be the perfect shoplifting dress. Like you could fit thousands of dollars of merchandise just in the sleeves alone, and then I don't know, a whole another person worth in the body of the dress. But don't shoplift, that's bad. I'm curious though, will it petticoat? I got the petticoat because this dress is big enough for it.
Oh my gosh. Girl.
I look like the circus tent.
Yes. Circus tent.
I look like Violet Beauregard. This is the most ridiculous silhouette I've ever had on an outfit. Let's see if we could save it by cinching the waist.
I was about to say, please put a belt on that.
If anything, do I love it?
Okay, that looks better.
Do I like it? Debatable. I am curious though. What if it's cinched and no petticoat? Is this cute?
That looks better, yeah.
Oh, this is cute.
Yeah, that's much better.
I like this better. This feels like it's less shapeless and more baby doll, and like cute. In general, though, I do think that the length is a little long for me. I don't like T-length dresses. I usually like it either to the floor or higher. So I think the perfect dress is, oh yeah. But I just like my dresses hitting higher above the knee. I would work with this. Ooh la la. I decided to keep the petticoat on.
Oh my gosh.
It looks even more ridiculous sitting down. I have become one with the dress. I am melting into it. This next dress I am the most excited for. It is possibly one of the cutest dresses I have ever seen in the world. Ever. I bought it from Sugar Plum Fairy, which is a Taobao reseller. I've seen this dress floating around on other sites for Taobao resellers. Generally, I've seen Sugar Plum Fairy have really good reviews, so I feel pretty good about suggesting them to you. I don't think you'll get scammed. If you have any experiences with Sugar Plum Fairy though, or Sugar Plum, sorry, I don't know if I've been saying Sugar Plum Fairy. Sugar Plum. I got it from Sugar Plum. If you have any experiences with Sugar Plum, let me know. Originally, I wanted the pink color, but in my poll, everyone wanted me to try the navy. So I went with your decision, and you better be right, because I have a lot of hope in this dress. So let's go try it on. Oh, I'm sweaty.
Oh my god, I'm already obsessed. What the heck? I'm like a mermaid angel fairy.
If you like fairy clothing, then you better stick around to the end of this video because our most expensive dress is a very fairy core. This dress came with like a million different pieces, so I'm gonna spend the next hour, so however long it takes to get all of this onto my body. I do not recommend trying to lace your corset blind by yourself. I thought the string was a little short once I got it fully laced up, but then I realized that there was a longer string on the floor, so I had to do this process all over again.
Oh man.
I have to take random dance breaks while I'm getting dressed. This dress comes with these like add-ons, like these roses and these pearl strings, which are cute, but honestly, I feel like this dress has enough going on.
Yeah.
I don't think I really want to add the roses. I think that would just kind of complicate the skirt, which is an already very complicated skirt. I think it looks good in the back, but the front already has these like wing thingies, so I'm going to forego all of these little extras, but just know that the dress does come with those. I did, however, take the extra ribbon that I had and tied it around my neck, and I think this is a perfect little addition.
Yeah. That's a cute dress. I like that. She was a fairy.
This is absolutely incredible, and I think I want to throw a riot if we don't turn this into our regular clothing, because why are we not dressing this magical on the day-to-day?
Right?
Like, come on. This terrain, the bow, the accessories.
Like, we need to bring back the days of extravagant clothing. Like, come on, y'all.
No. I could do it for what?
Alright then.
Oh, everything is so extra, so dramatic, and so fussy. Oh my gosh. It was so annoying putting on all of the accessories because they use the possibly cheapest.
And I don't mean mandatorily, I just mean if you want to. You know, normalize it.
What's it called? Safety pins that I have ever used. Like, they were bending, they were not fun to put on. But I think it was
What
worth
about
it.
the days of
And I
90s
kinda
goth
fly it up, it's
clothing?
like,
Hey, that's extravagant. Do it too.
See?
Hey, goth clothing can be very extravagant.
That fits my definition of extravagant.
I
Yes.
want to replace all of these safety pins with my own
I just mean
because
more like normalize it so that if somebody does dress extravagantly in whatever fashion style, that they don't get looked at weird.
these are not the most secure. This petticoat did not come with this dress, but like I said, get a freaking petticoat if you want to do Asian fashion. This also
Real
did not
like
come
it's
with
more
this dress, this
normal
little
to wear
headpiece.
PJs in
But I
public
just
now,
had it laying around,
LOL.
and I thought it was the perfect one for this dress. This fabric has all of these gorgeous sparkles. I'm not sure if you can see. Oh yeah, there's sparkles. There's ruffles. There's fun flowy
Or shit on
fabric.
for it and told to KMS and all that other
And
bullshit.
Right?
Fun sleeves. I think you guys were right. I don't hate the navy. I didn't hate the navy. I can't say that, but I was really hoping for the pink because I thought it would be really pretty, like.
Oh my gosh, that's reminding me of the Sleeping Beauty, the animated one from when they were fighting over pink or blue.
Fairy outfit at a Ren fair, but I love this dark blue because it's very mystical, very moonlight fairy, and I like that. I do think that
Sailor Mercury.
This train
Yo,
would
you
be
don't like
less,
that,
so I was
let's
thinking
go
about
now.
bustling it so that it doesn't
Yeah,
collect the dirt.
it's a kid.
Luna.
I've never been to it.
Quiet down over there,
so
sweetie.
I don't know what kind of clothes I should wear. I haven't picked my outfits yet.
Silly
the fabric
thing.
feels very nice. The construction of this dress, I
quiet,
think,
old lady.
is actually really nice. I love
What did you just say?
There is a tie corset back because
Yeah, you better be talking to the game.
and it's usually really helpful for giving support to the baboobas. I have no notes for this dress. I think it is absolutely perfect. And if you want it even more extra, then you can put all of the roses on it and all of these strings of pearls. Do you think that these roses are necessary, or am I missing out by not putting them on? But I feel like if I add the roses, it'll take away from the beauty of these cool little wings, and it mimics the wings in the bow. So like, I just feel like it's too much. I could be convinced about like the strings of pearls. They gave me 4 sets of these pearls that I could like dangle around. Kind of the benefit to all of these accessories being separated and
Yes.
sewn on. You could place them wherever you want. You could take them off if you don't want them. Kind of dealer's choice there. Asian fashion has Asian sizing, and Asian sizing is generally smaller than Western sizing.
Yeah.
So normally I am a medium in everything. Most Asian sizing clothing, I am a size large. So I just noticed
Yeah, when you order from Asian brands, you have to order a size up.
that there's a little bit of these lines forming here. That is not a defect in the dress. That is just because I tied the corset a little too tight. So if you ever get this kind of pattern happening while you're wearing a corset, it is because it is too tight. So if I loosen this, it would smooth out and the bodice would look a lot better. Honestly, I think this dress is going to be very hard to beat. It is so beautiful, so magical. And obviously, I have been on a really big fairy kick lately, and I'm only continuing it with this next dress, but it's going to be in a completely different direction. So while this fairy dress is very magical, mystical, this next one is going to be more earthy forest fairy. It is from the brand Blood Supply, which is another Taobao brand. I got it from Pai Li Shop. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I also absolutely recommend this shop. It is fantastic.
Maybe
Blood
it's pronounced
Supply is a
Paley.
really cool alternative.
Ooh, did you see Corpse Bride? Hang on, hang on.
We recommend this shop. It is fantastic. Blood Supply
Corpse Bride!
is this really cool alternative, somewhat gothic, edgier brand, and their designs are so cool. And I love edgier brand, and their designs are
I actually bought this dress during editing. Is that like a mermaid dress? Oh my gosh. Wow.
so cool. And I love their interpretation of a fairy, especially with like this green hair. Like, I saw this dress and I ordered it right away. It was a pre-order. Anytime you're ordering from these sites and it's a pre-order, it's usually going to take at least 2 to 3 months to get here. But I got it and I'm so excited to try it on. Oh yay, another impossibly difficult thing to tie on myself. This choker is the only item that did not come with this dress. I was like $5 away from free shipping though. I'm the type of person to spend like $30 extra if that means free shipping. Oh, this is hokey.
Yeah, them shipping costs will really get you.
Is interesting because I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to shape it. I want it smoother and a little bit more perfect, and I don't know how to do that. It's kind of wibbly wobbly looking. It comes with another little tutu. I don't know if I'm gonna like it better because I already really like it just with the short one. Okay, honestly, I'm a little surprised. I actually like the outer tutu included with the inner tutu more than I thought I would. You could just tell though that these cups were not made for my boobs. It's like causing the corset to like buckle in not great places. The way this is constructed, like the boob is supposed to end here. My boobies end here. The mixture of fabrics is really cool, and it really sells the whole effect of this dress. So like we have this dress one here. This is like really soft and fuzzy, and it kind of like mimics the texture of the yarn. The yarn, very soft. And then you have this like stiffer, kind of like jacquard fabric. And it's just, oh, the little details, like this little corseting on the side. I feel like I could play with this wire all day, try to get it like really smoothed out and perfect, but it would be completely waste of time because the moment I sit down, it's gonna be completely ruined. I don't even know if I can sit down in this.
Uh-oh.
Let me get a chair. Okay. Immediately, this is weird. I feel like I have to spread my legs for the wire to go in my crotch.
Oh no.
This is such a comfortable way to sit down. It like defaults to like man spreading. This is not as comfortable as the last dress. And honestly, thinking
Well, at least that little part in the middle conveniently covers your little no-no square.
about like wearing this all day at a Ren fair kind of sounds like a nightmare. These are definitely bound to like get caught in things and get dirty and get dusty. Once my arms start sweating, these are gonna start sliding down. Liz is poking me anytime I look over, so that's just frustrating. But
Yeah, this seems like a photo shoot dress, not a practical wear dress.
with all that being said, this is beautiful. For sure, I'm definitely using it for a photo shoot. It looks incredible. Not practical, not comfortable, but very, very beautiful. Well, I won't say that this is a letdown because of the flaws, because it is still very beautiful. I think my disappointment comes from the fact that I was pretty set on wanting to wear this for my first Ren fair, and now I'm kind of realizing that my dreams are dashed for that because there's no way I'm spending all day wearing this. If you're going to the South Denver Ren fair, you should totally let me know because I am going to be there opening weekend. And if you have any Ren fair tips, please tell me. I would love to hear any of them. Whatever I can do to make it a more enjoyable experience, I will listen to any comments that you have. Our next dress
I haven't been to a Ren fair in years. I'd love to go to another one.
is this gold bow dress, and for whatever reason, the gold version is no longer on the website, so all of the pictures that I have are just the silver version. It is from Miu Miu's? Miu Miu's. Miu Miu's? Miu Miu's. Miu Miu's, yeah. If you've ever seen the viral armor tops, this one was from Miu Miu's. There's a couple other ones that they have. All of the models on the website have bodies of Victoria's Secret models. I'm wanting to find out what it looks like on a more average, little bit softer in some spots body. Not that I think that's a bad thing because
She's got a gorgeous curvy body.
But come on. Come on. Dress I got came in a one size, but now that I'm looking at the website, it's weird. The silver version has 3 different sizes.
This bitch can't count.
But when I go to the size chart, it just says one size. So I don't know what that means. What I got was one size. I'm very curious, and I'm very excited to get this choker off. So let's go try on the Miu Miu's dress. Miu Miu. Tell me why the string for the corset is a shoelace that has the aglet and everything. You're telling me for $235 you couldn't get something better than a shoelace?
Wow.
The corset of this dress, this mesh fabric wasn't cut very clean or sewn on very clean. On the skirt, there's another area of poor craftsmanship. Here, it has this like sequin ribbon, right? Here, it's overlapping each other in a really messy way. Like, instead of having it cleanly neat and cutting it here, they just sloppily overlaid it, and so it's like you have all these like messy little threads poking up, and it does not align very nicely. It's just okay. So here we have a mesh,
bit of a rip off.
but this raw edge ideally could be like cut down, and you could tell like how sloppily it's cut by how jagged and uneven this is. Oh, look at how beautiful that thread is.
Wow.
That is so sloppy. And this is the area where in the front they're just like overlapping each other really sloppily. The back is even worse. What did they even do? The details are not very good.
Well, they just slapped it together, didn't they?
The skirt shape is actually pretty cute.
I was thinking that looks like some Mariana Grande wears.
My whole ass is hanging out. When were you going to tell me my ass cheeks are
Oh no!
You are one bending over away from flashing everyone behind you.
Oh my gosh.
Charging $235 for like golden plastic.
Hey, get that tentacle monster out of here while she's talking about her butt hanging out of the skirt.
I don't like that.
Naughty, naughty.
Like clothing that's meant to be worn to a single event and then you'll never wear it or touch it again. And then probably throw it out because it's also not going to last and might fall apart. You have to know that the people who are making your garments care about the garments that you're wearing and the longevity of them. And not everyone cares about them. And honestly, with how often Miu Miu drops new styles, and given how novelty they are, they're not like heirloom quality clothing because it's going to be a pretty quick pipeline to the landfill. So it's giving like kind of fast fashion-esque, but at way higher prices. I think one thing that they could do to also make me happier is to provide like a cute gold panty or a cute gold booty shorts,
what the hell is
so that you know you're not like flashing your coochie to everyone. Me as like
it needs like some spankies to go under it. Like she was talking about.
$235 and you tell me you can't do that? Ooh, it's getting like sexy.
Asterisk ominous intense music starts playing in chat asterisk.
Oh no.
Can I have something for dinner?
Yeah, I'm gonna end stream in a second and then I'll make some dinner, alright?
It's time for my
No. We'll find you something else.
But let me explain why this dress.
Yes there is. We just went grocery shopping.
I found this dress on Pinterest and it was
Well, we'll go in there and find you something.
I had to have it and I could not find it.
Stop with the tentacle monsters while she's wearing that tiny outfit, guys. Come on.
And I have mac and cheese They said it was low
You just had mac and cheese.
So it's your kid. Asterisk ominous intense music starts playing faster asterisk.
Which is their peak variety. So I looked at the price and I was like, whoa, $500. Okay. I hope it's worth it. I'm gonna do it. I'll get it.
Why is it growing? We have to kill it and those slaves help us defeat the monster.
Much searching, I finally found the original designer and I found out what the dress usually costs on Taobao. The original cost was $170.
Oh.
So that's $330 extra that I had to pay. But the original brand, it was out of stock. So they had lots and lots of copycats on Taobao, and I ended up ordering a copycat. So if you're interested in seeing that, then consider subscribing because I'm going to be doing a real versus fake video.
Who's that kid we were hearing on stream?
To the real.
That's my youngin'.
I paid $500 for it, but it was the only place
She's
that I
12.
could find it, and I was scared that if I didn't get it now, I would never be able to get this dress. It could be the dumbest decision I've ever made.
Let's get off this bus.
So let's find out. Everyone say pew pew to Miu
So you're what?
Let's open the door.
Oh, I have no words. Okay, this one is
Yeah, it's a messy story, but yeah.
It's the most comfortable one. The fabric feels lovely. Okay, let me show you the sleeves. All the fabric is like this gradient, but it might be hard to tell. It also has little flecks of glitter in it. Little flecks of glitter. Oh, yes, it's gorgeous. And it's very comfortable, very soft. This feels very constructed.
Okay, Yeah, I'm sorry. Basically, it was a very messy situation I won't go into. The people I left her with, I found out were not taking good care of her like they promised they would. Basically, CPS and all that got involved. And now I am in the process of taking her back so she can live with me and her grandmother. So yeah. That's basically the story.
Like it is the most well constructed of all of the dresses I think that I've tried today. It has this corset option, so you can tighten it. It has like little metal details here, and then this like.
Oh, that butterfly top is cute.
And tiny little bit of
hat has some leaves on it. These armbands are butterflies.
Can we see
but
that on stream
this is
one
a
day?
bit, not too
Maybe.
way too much. But the biggest differentiator between the real one and the dupe that I
I'll have to
bought,
think about that.
which you better go watch that video when I have it out, is the accessories. This came with this whole box of accessories, so we're gonna figure out how to put them on. I'm not even sure what's in here.
So you're an adopted parent now.
Let's try to put them on.
At least you're making sure her needs are being met.
Oh yeah, we're taking good care of her.
I don't know what
Don't worry, guys.
but it's pretty. These are the most beautiful hair clips I've ever seen. Look how stunning.
I wish you the best with you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, those accessories are gorgeous.
These are arm cuffs, but I'm kind of struggling to put them on.
Wow. Damn, I want that dress just for them accessories.
So I'm gonna forego these tonight. If I'm honest with myself,
Luna.
I still think I have the capacity
Keep it down, sweetie.
to get all of these untangled. But just know that there are lots of little goodies here.
How long are we gonna continue for?
I might end it after this video.
To me, yeah, I would spend this again, like knowing exactly what I got.
Because it's getting kind of late. I need to start making dinner.
Someone who's done into fairies, then this is a waste of money for you. I mean, it's just clothing at the end of the day. I am a beautiful butterfly. There's always a lot of small
A beautiful butterfly.
have to do. Like, did they have to put a butterfly here? No. Did they? Yes. The belt detail, so elven, so pretty. The underskirt is also gradient. So instead of having a single solid color on this lining,
I love ombre and gradient colors.
they did a gradient here. So it just adds to the effect when you have the sheer fabric over it. Ah, the details. This is better constructed than the Miu Miu dress. And technically, normally, it is cheaper than the Miu Miu dress. By like $60. When you compare that and think of it in that way, the Miu Miu dress is looking worse and worse. I'm sorry, it just is. Because look at this. I'm so glad that I ended on such a high note. I think it was a little bit of a roller coaster. Some things I was really excited for, I was really let down for.
That reminds me of Ed Eddie when Big Ed starts acting like a caterpillar and then he says I am going to grow up to be a beautiful butterfly.
So yeah, let this be a lesson. Do not order from that Miu Miu site because apparently they do not have good quality control. They just kind of slapped that piece of crap together and then sold it for almost what was it? Almost about $200. Yeah, that's a ripoff.
Ended up being fantastic. So thank you for joining this.
Apparently, it's called Miu Miu. So yeah.
Why can we hear the sound of the message of the text to speech?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's probably a feedback loop because I had to switch to my speakers because my headset died. Sorry about that.
Adventure. If you have any suggestions for clothing or brands that you want me to try, please comment them down below or send me a DM. I would love to investigate the clothing that you send me. Thank you for hanging out with me while I just twirl around in my guest room. I hope that you have a lovely evening, lovely day, whatever it is, that you bring magic into every aspect of your life and that you stay enchanted. Bye!
Bye-bye. Yeah, subscribe if you're a beautiful butterfly. Let's see if I can't look them up. Hang on.
Nope, you have to make me a cup of water. Okay, Mom, no problem. Give Mom a cup of water.
Miu Miu's.
That reminds me of a friend of mine who cosplays Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid 3. He bought a set of Tiger Strike BDU fatigues for the cosplay and then when it arrived it was the uniform for like a G.I. Joe figure. The cliche scam of buying a costume and it's an outfit for a doll /action figure.
Wow. Wait, so it was supposed to be a costume piece, but it was actually clothes for a doll? Wow. Lavish boutique. Make a powerful statement. They do have some extravagant clothes, but
Only they charged like over 100 for it, like the price of an actual outfit.
oh yeah, he defo get ripped off. Dang.
Tastes nasty.
See, like, they do have some extravagant clothing, but
For use of my time.
after the review of that one dress she had, I don't think I would shop with
Yeah,
them.
done now, Bob. Thanks, son. Now can I play now?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't shop, because, yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, definitely don't shop from them if that dress she showed was an example of their craftsmanship, because it was very sloppily done.
So hard to do chores.
They sold it as though it were an actual set of military uniform or set of fatigues and showed a picture of an actual uniform, but then when it arrived it's a set of fatigues for an action figure.
Dang, I'm sorry your friend got ripped off. Alright. Alrighty then, I guess we will call it for today.
I saw a similar scam happen to someone cosplaying as like a Disney princess or something, and then it was a dress for a doll when they ordered the dress and again were charged the price of an actual dress.
Damn, this is why you gotta look into this stuff, guys.
My Twitch channel are on my channel and I have a donation link isn't required, but you can do what you want, and I have subscriber because I Twitch affiliate we can subscribes now for the channel.
Thanks, Remio. Yeah, what he said. Ooh, Shia Bun is collabing with Iron Mouse. Let's see if we can read them.
That scammer ended up getting busted, but they preyed on cosplayers.
Well, good. I'm glad they're busted.
No problem for you, Goth.
Dang it, I don't have enough.
Okay. Let's see. What are we gonna say?
Soy toast time.
She was a fairy.
By Luna and Goth.
Say bye, Luna. Luna! Say bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Destroy feed my mom.
She was a fairy.
There, copy and paste that when we get... Paste that in his chat when we get there. Alright, guys. Love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow for Spooky Sunday. Maybe.
By Luna by Goth Mermaid Gamer. Well done.
And yeah, maybe we'll watch some of those spooky videos I got lined up tomorrow. So yeah. Love y'all. Bye.